Family, I've had to found myself the whole day breathing hard and woo-sawing, knowing that I am about to do this video about Bill Cosby and the things that are in the news about him that you know are not good. Couple of months back, he was accused from many women, saying that he drugged them and he assaulted them, and you know, all these, and he raped them, all these accusations. And I didn't want to believe it. Like many of you, he was my TV father. In fact, in many ways, the family that he had on the Huxtable are not even Bill Cosby. Cliff Huxtable, the person that he played, was the father that I secretly wanted. And the type of family atmosphere that was created on the show was the one that I wanted. And then on top of that, this was a show that showed black people in a good light. It showed that a lot of us weren't, you know, drug dealers, didn't smoke, drink, you know, act ghetto or act crazy. And we knew how to talk and, you know, explain ourselves and be respectful to others, especially our elders. When I heard about all these things, the one thing that I did think, I wasn't so naive that I thought he was totally innocent. I thought, if anything, he probably did cheat on his wife, maybe one time or maybe more times. And I thought more or less that whatever he did, that was really between him and his wife. However, it did make him look bad simply because he was Cliff's husband. Huxtable. He was everybody's dad, and not only even black people, white kids, Asian kids. A lot of people really adored this show and loved it. And then when they did the spin-off of A Different World, we loved that too. This was really hard to hear, that in a tape that he admitted the fact that he did buy these drugs and attended to drug these women to have sex with them. This is really something hard, because this is somebody that, even though I know I didn't know, I knew him and I trusted him. I trusted that the character he played, Cliff Huxtable, was the same person that he was, Bill Huxtable. And when he came on TV and, you know, he was on different shows, he'd make us laugh. And I'd always feel this like warm, fuzzy feeling about him. He was just one of those people that I would never expect to hear something like this about. And then the fact that, you know, in our community, let me just speak for me and the people that I know. A lot of times when we see people on TV and they don't show the picture yet, they're telling us about, oh, this person did this and they did something against the law, like they murdered or they stole. The first thing before we see the face, the one thing that me and the people that I know, we always wishing that, please, Lord, don't let it be black. Because there's so many negative things and stereotypes about black people and black families and black fathers and black mothers and black kids, that when you get something like this that is wholesome and shows us in a good light, like, you want to hold on to it. The fact also that my father, who wasn't there for me at all, I only saw him one time in life. And he passed away a couple of years ago, so I heard. The one time that I saw him, he gave me a watch and $5. And I saw him by mistake, because he was going to someone that we know's house, and he was coming from there, and I was going into it, and he saw me, and it's like he had no choice but to say something to me. Well, Cliff Huxtable, I didn't realize how much it affected me until this stuff started happening to Bill Cosby, who played Cliff Huxtable, who we all thought were one in the same, or we put them all to the same, because he just seemed like a do-right man. It's really hard for me to see him and his wife going through these things. But at the same time, if he did, which he admits, so he did, he drugged these women, and he was trying to take advantage of them. He does deserve some time in jail. I do believe that. He deserves to reap what he sowed, and this is what he sowed. And it's unfortunate. But I don't know what else to say. This is what he did to himself. I would like to know in the comment area what you all think about this, and how has it affected you, if it has affected you in any way. I know a lot of us that have grew up you know, in the 80s and 90s, you know, going to school and rushing home to finish your homework to be able to watch the Huxtables and also Different Worlds, and, you know, just being caught up in that genre and wanting to be like these people, go to college and, you know, do the right thing and dress in these, you know, really cute, wear different clothes, you know, have different outfits, you know, dress, fix your hair a certain different way. I mean, at this point, when I was watching the show, I believed and still believe that black was beautiful, and it showed it every week. I believe that black families can be connected, and we can have reunions, and we can love on each other, and we could do a lot of positive things. I am not taking anything away from Cliff Huxtable, the character Bill Cosby played, but I am taking something away from Bill Cosby. He tricked me. He did. And he tricked a lot of us. We believed he was something that he wasn't. He's admitted it now, that he did do these things to some of these ladies. I don't believe that he did it to all, and I do believe that some of them are coming out trying to get money. But the limitations of them getting money has run out. And then I do think some of these ladies called it on themselves. I remember one lady was saying that he called her up to his hotel room, well, to have a meeting. Really? And you went. Why couldn't he call you to the hotel lobby? Or why couldn't he say, let's meet outside of the hotel? Or let's go to this restaurant and we'll have the meeting. Why would you deliberately go to a man's hotel room and be shocked the fact that he has his ding dong out and is playing with himself, or wants you to touch him? Some of the things I just think are still ludicrous, but I know a lot of people are now, a lot of the women I was looking on the internet are feeling like, oh, they're justified now. Okay, here's proof that what I said is true. And it's not necessarily true for all. I just don't believe that. But this is what he sowed, so this is what he reaps. So please leave in the comment below what it is that you guys think about this. The last person I saw that did a video was my girl Min Pam, and she did an excellent video on this, and I will put that down below. Also 1814 Dreddy Head also did a video about this, and I'm gonna leave that down below too, because he did a really good video, and he's actually been keeping up, or was keeping up until he died down, on Bill Cosby and all the things that were said about him. And he is going to pretty much tell you what it is that he believed before, and he's pretty much telling you what he feels now. So you really need to see those two videos. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. It's so much appreciated. I love you. Smooches and peace. Bye-bye.